We love our brothers and sisters who are Democrats, but you left us. And because the left left us, join the right, vote for Trump 2024, vote for Joe Trabe 2024, vote for Maisie Young in St. Paul 2024, vote for Tajud in CD3 2024, vote for Tom Emma, our lion, out of St. Cloud. Farhan is here and is endorsing him. And please go out and vote, because voting for Trump without soldiers is giving him a failure. So please vote. Again, for the school boards, we have a ton of people running who are in the school board from all over the state. And please go vote for the Republican Party this time. Thank you so much.
My biggest fear in life is that this man may never witness our full takeover. Yes, he may never witness that. He already witnessed our partial takeover, our little success in America. And he is the reason, actually, I know that the community in America is thriving. He is how I know. It's like, he's how we measure our progress. If he doesn't tweet, somebody messed up. I know it. Somebody fucked up the plan. If he tweet, I know. I know. We're doing the right things. Yes. That's how I know. So, he's old and sick, I know. He may not witness our full takeover. But I promise you that his sons will witness. Just like him. We came to exist in this country. See? The land of free men. The land of opportunities. And we're here. Yes. And we're not leaving, actually. We're not going back. What do you mean go back? You should go back first. You see? If you come first, you go first. See? Just like you. Tell me how you own this land. Explain to the world how this land became your land. Tell the world.
And they contribute nothing. The welfare is like 88%. They contribute nothing. I don't want them in our country, I'll be honest with you, okay? Somebody would say, oh, that's not politically correct. I don't care. I don't want them in our country. Their country is no good for a reason. Their country stinks, and we don't want them in our country. I could say that about other countries, too. I can say it about other countries, too. We don't want them to hell. We have to rebuild our country. You know, our country's at a tipping point. We could go bad. We're at a tipping point. I don't know if people mind me saying that, but I'm saying it. We could go one way or the other, and we're going to go the wrong way if we keep taking in garbage into our country.
They've been knocking at my cousin's door.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a warrant. So they're actually trespassing right now, right? Because I call the cops. They can't do that.
They're getting ready.
You're actually trespassing.
I'm not trespassing.
Yes, you are, because you're not here. You're not, for what? Who gave you the permission to come here and knock at his door?
I can come in and knock at his door.
For why? That's harassing. You're unwanted guest, so you're basically trespassing.
I think you're wrong.
No, I'm not wrong. I'm actually right. I'm recording this. I did call the police, and they're on their way.
Okay.
Yeah, well, wait. This is ridiculous. You can't just be just.
سيف باطورة ميل في عم بجوتورة.
يلا ابد بادي
ورا
معلم محمد ابد بادي
ورا أمس أنا ورا أمس سوريا سك
كوادي
وعرن.
كوادي
مخواسة.
ها؟
ألا ما والله ما يكذب.
وسقط
ما كنا أنا ما كنا.
This is on its way. Yeah.
But go away motherfucker.
Go away,
Baby
my
back.
house.
Motherfucker أنتم. لا شغال والدتي.
Hit the road, Jack. And don't
What
you
the
come
fuck?
back.
Go.
What do you want, Jogan? What do you want, Jogan?
أبي هورا.
Suk.
دوبا.
dadko duuba.
وزع.
Guriga na ba inay galaan, no? Waa kaasa.
نعم والدتي كيالي للذين. يا جروجان أمبني إني هذا.
Well, they have different states plates they watan. Marta. Wow.
ورا ورا رمز تعرف كلا يوتام.
Wallahi plates kala watan. Unbelievable.
والله meelo kale ka imaadeen gobollo kale.
There's also another one missing. I don't know where the other one is.
Waa-
Ma bixiyaa kan gaarigaas ku koraa mid kala haray kii oo jaakada ya
muusiga qabta
gaari caadi ah wataan soo booliiska la hadlaynayo soo
la hadal ka daba gal.
Good afternoon. My name is Jacob Fry. I'm the mayor of Minneapolis, and we are here to respond to a number of credible reports from several media outlets relaying that there are as many as 100 federal agents that will be deployed to the Twin Cities with a specific focus on targeting our Somali community. To our Somali community, we love you and we stand with you. That commitment is rock solid. Minneapolis is proud to be home to the largest Somali community in the entire country. They've been here for decades in many instances. They're entrepreneurs and fathers. They benefit both the culture and the economic resilience of our city. Targeting Somali people means that due process will be violated. Mistakes will be made. And let's be clear, it means that American citizens will be detained for no other reason than the fact that they look like they are Somali.
Yes? What was that about? I don't know. These guys just randomly take me off. I'm a citizen of this country, and they take me off and they hold me. They detain me here. I don't know what they're doing. I have no idea. These guys are so stupid. I don't know what they're talking.
What they want to see?
My passport. I give my ID. I give my passport ID. Everything. They didn't want to listen to me. They want to talk to their supervisors.
And they said they take interview. I don't know why they take interview here.
They asking me, have you been interviewed or what? I said, no, I haven't been interviewed. They said they're going to take interview. And soon as you come, they said it's going to be hot. So they just run off. They took it off. Because of you guys, they just, they didn't want you to involve with it.
Right.
Yeah.
Can I get your name, or do you want to give that?
My name is Ali.
Can you spell it?
A-L-I. And last name D-A-H-I-R.
Can I just how long you've been in the country?
Excuse me?
How long have you been in the country? I'm just curious.
Telling me what? 25 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, 25 years I live here. Yeah.
Yeah, what do you do?
I'm a driver. I just drive medical transportations.
Listen, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say it loud and clear. We don't care that Somalians are being deported. They're not our concern. See, I don't have no hate for nobody, right? But I do understand that we have groups over here or groups that aspire to come to America that don't like black Americans. Because, see, we the great people of society. So when they come over here, they already have some type of disdain towards us, and we ain't did nothing to these people. See, I've been to Minnesota, and when I was in Minnesota visiting my son, because he live up there, man, these Somalians are everywhere, and they rude. They act like you not there. When you speak to them, they look at you like you foreign. And I'm like, man, you in my country. Why you looking all stank? So get them out, Trump. Yeah, get them.
Party thrown after an April 2021 ruling in favor of feeding our future in a legal battle with the Minnesota Department of Education.
When MDE launched their attack on this program, we came together as a team.
Prosecutors say that ruling by a Ramsey County judge allowed the meal fraud to go on for another 6 months.
You have no legal authority to steal this money from the community. The money was immediately released. You all were paid as soon as we received it.
The plaque she received a couple months later says, in recognition and appreciation for your outstanding leadership. Minneapolis City Council member Jamal Osman spoke at that same celebration. Osman said he talked with Heather Mueller, the education commissioner at the time.
I told her this money is actually from the federal. Your job is to distribute fairly to the communities that deserve.
He also questioned the agency's motives.
But I'm one of those people that push back and call it what it is, which is racist, tactics.
Osman has not been charged in the Feeding Our Future case, and talking with MDE about the program is something he can do as a city council member. St. Thomas Law professor Mark Osler says Osman's comments are something the public should hear.
I'm not comfortable sometimes because when I drive, when I'm sitting somewhere, not comfortable like before.
She says the president's recent focus on the Somali community is unnerving.
What he said, we've affected all communities. We know some people, they make fraud, but not all.
And now I'm understanding, and you're going to look at, I hear they ripped off Somalians, ripped off that state for billions of dollars, billions, every year, billions of dollars, and they contribute nothing. The welfare is like 88%. They contribute nothing. I don't want them in our country, I'll be honest with you. Okay? Somebody would say, oh, that's not politically correct. I don't care.
Do you feel more comfortable living under American law, or do you feel more comfortable living under Sharia law?
Sharia law. I'm a Muslim. I prefer Sharia law. Sharia law, yes.
You prefer Sharia law over American law?
Of course, yes.
He can make his daughter marry somebody.
Yeah, he can. Yeah, he can. He has the authority, you know?
The authority to do that.
Yeah, to do that, yeah.
So here, how young do you think it's okay?
Yeah, 15.
Is it right to kill somebody who insults Muhammad?
Yeah, because she is just, she hate the religion, I understand. But she shouldn't pick up the prophet, you know?
So you understand why people would want to attack her?
Yeah.
If you had a choice, would you rather live here or would you rather live in the Muslim country?
I'd rather live in a Muslim country with my people.
Would you prefer to live in America or prefer to live in Somalia?
For me, I think it's Somalia.
I would rather live in Somalia. I'm not Americanized. I just speak fluent, and I'm, you know what I mean. I'm articulate, and I can articulate what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean. That's about it. But other than that, I mean, as far as my culture and my preferences and everything, it's still Somalia.
Trump and the base that is attacking our community. We understand that you are here to divide us, to create fear amongst us, and to selectively target the blackest, immigrant, and Muslim community in this great state. President Trump has had a history of targeting black people long before he ever ran for any office.
Hopefully for the video that you were able to see, it told a very eye-opening story for, you know, maybe those who may not be too privy or aware of the situation. Here we are dealing with a group of Africans who feel that they are entitled to the things that are in the United States, these things of which Black Americans have fought directly for since the very beginning, and Somalians had nothing to do with the foundation of America, the building of America, the establishing of America, or even America at its current moment, time, and state. They even within the video wanted to claim that they are the ones that are making Minnesota great, Minnesota hot, and basically without them, Minnesota would be nothing. And I would like to state that Minnesota has always been Minnesota in the United States. You didn't do anything to highlight it. You did nothing. You did jack squat. But again, this is how these people come directly over here, and they want to lay claim to something as if they really revolutionized or did something. These are the exact same folks who pretty much are not really doing anything over in their own countries. These are also the exact same folks who are using their monies that they're getting from the United States government, as which has been stated on the news by the president and other Africans, that the greater majority of Somalians who are immigrants in the United States are on government assistance, and they use the remittance to send money back to Somalians, to Somalia. And they have a remittance rate of 40%, which is fairly high. How do you think that they're getting this money? And then within the exact same video, you were able to witness, or maybe some of the other videos that I've done, you were able to witness the fact of Somalians having these types of businesses and shops, and how it is that they have these things set up, on top of the fact that Somalians are the exact same group who decide to scam the system in a variety of ways, one of which is housing. Number two, which is government assistance. Number three, you have the Somalian women deciding that they want to claim that there is something wrong with their child so that they can get further funds directly from the government. And also, these are the exact same people who live in a custom or a system of which they are able to have multiple wives, which means those multiple wives will have multiple kids, which means that all of those women and those kids are getting multiples of monies. And that is all linked to at least one single guy, because again, multiple wives. Also within the exact same video, you had an American ask the Somalians, hey, would you guys rather be under your law system or would you rather be under the American law system? And they all said their own. The person then asked, would you rather, be in Somalia or would you rather be in the United States? They said Somalia. And my main thing is, then why are you here? If you're stating that everything that you have and have created and believe directly in how that is flourishing over there in Somalia, if it is so great, then why are you in the United States? That is my question. If you feel that home and you're playing for the home team as one of the young Somalian men who is dressing real Black American, I didn't spot a lick of Somalian clothing directly on that man. He decided to state that this is, man, this is the way, that I talk and this is how I do this. And I understand it. What you're talking real Black American. You're cosplaying an awful lot for somebody who was Somalian, for somebody who said that you don't claim to be African. You don't claim to be Black or Black American. You don't even claim to be American realistically. You claim to be Arab. But at this moment in time, you were able to see further towards another portion of the video where one of their political leaders, one of their representatives, wanted to make a stance and say that, Trump is really attacking, a Black community. And I'm like, when was the last time that y'all really called yourselves Black? Because again, you are the main type amongst others directly out here who don't want to claim to be Black at all. You guys seemingly want to play this game and straddle the fence, and you want to claim this the moment in time that, things are getting real tight. The vices are on you. The clamps are being laid directly down. Now, all of a sudden, you want to characterize and call yourself and your people Black, which is quite weird to me. It is very, very weird to me. Again, all of you guys say that you are Somalians. You are Somalians. You are Somalians, right? You don't want to formulate a bond, a kinship, a friendship, a partnership with Black Americans. Other Black Americans have stated that when they are around you guys, you have an attitude. When Black Americans try to speak directly to you, either you magically don't know English, or you ignore, or you have an attitude, or maybe all three. And that's a little bit weird to me because you just got here. You didn't build nothing in America. You made no type of sacrifices at all. And then on top of that, within other videos that I've done, it was shown that Kenyans have a problem with Somalians because you guys are using what, Kenyan passports which was, noted in a few videos out there on social media. And because you're doing that, now that's having a bad look directly on the Kenyans. So now the Kenyans have a problem with you. And now the Kenyans are like, yeah, y'all ain't about to come back here because of everything that y'all done and how whatever bad deeds that you're doing is being linked back to us. And we don't got nothing as Kenyans. We have nothing to do with Somalians. So you're going to have to sit up there and figure this out directly for yourself. Not only that, but these are also the same group of people, which one of their own, their elders, she said that, yeah, we have some people who are Somalian in our community doing fraud, but it's not all of us. So if if it's not all of y'all, so y'all need to out the ones that are doing the fraud so that the rest of y'all will be fine and dandy. It won't nobody have a problem, but you don't want to do that though, because you guys are a collective. You guys are together. So it's great that you can point out that this is happening, but will you actually point out the ones doing the fraud? Nah, because those are probably the ones that are making sure that all of y'all are good. Not to also mention that over there in Somaliland in the United States, they have gangs. And I'm like, how do you come as an immigrant from a whole nother place, from a whole nother landmass, over the ocean, and you decide to be in the United States and you decide to formulate into gangs? How does that even work? That makes no sense. You would think that a group of people that are not even Black American, not even American, wouldn't even do what it is that other Americans are out here doing. They would decide to just be like, hey, we're not even into any of that negativity. We're going to show you that we're different from everybody else and that we are about excelling and being a part of this great country. Y'all don't even want to do that. Y'all don't even want to do that. It's filled with Somalians out there that can't even speak a lick of English. And that's crazy to me. That's diabolical. That is 100% diabolical. Then on top of that, within the exact same video, you have a Somalian guy sitting up there, set up there instead that, hey, we sat up there and voted for Trump and all this other type of stuff and yada, 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 just like another video I gave to you guys earlier. And then you have another Somali man holding up a picture of Trump talking all of this nonsense. I'm like, dog, what is wrong with y'all? Y'all are all over the place. Y'all don't know what it is that y'all doing. And I've seen the videos online on TikTok where a lot of folks want to say that the Somalians, you know, when it dealt with them trying to say that Minnesota was theirs and it was in the Bible, that it was some type of troll. Okay, cool. That's fine. That's great. But you got to understand that trolling comes at a great cost. You have a lot of folks out here that don't take too lightly to people trying to claim a land that they already claimed. Now that strangers are coming in, they're trying to claim it as theirs. Nah, they're not going to. No. They're like, nah, you ain't about to Columbus this from us. And you're playing the wrong game. So this is why within this video, you were able to witness and see ICE coming directly through their neighborhoods. Somalis, because you guys wanted to mess around and find out. You guys wanted to start barking up the tree. You guys wanted to start posturing. You wanted to start showboating. You wanted to start walking with your chest out. And realistically, you should be laying low. If you want to actually learn from somebody, look at the Asians and how it is that they move. They specifically stated that they keep their heads low and they don't cause any problems because they don't want no problems. But you being Somalians, you being Africans, you guys magically want all the smoke because you think that you can deal with it and ain't nobody going to sit up there and do anything, including the United States government. You are a fool and you are directly out of your mind if you think that you're just going to be getting away scot-free and ain't nothing about to sit up there and transpire. Ain't no trees going to be shaking. You are plumb fools. Like I said, y'all ran from y'all country for a reason. You ran from your country for a reason. That's why you're here. So now, because you ran, you're trying to make this into what it is that your country was over there. But you want to do it on your own time and your own rules and not under whatever else was going on over there. Because you know that the laws over there are serious. You know, if you do certain things, hey, you know, certain things may take place and happen. But over here in the United States, hey, it's pretty much hands off. Do what it is that you do as long as you pay your taxes, whatnot, or whatever. Right? Such as like Greek and Rome and all that other type of stuff. Yeah, y'all gonna learn. Y'all are gonna learn. And like I said, stop trying to say that y'all black because y'all don't even believe in that. Right? Misnomer. Correct? You guys are Somali. Right? You're not African, right? But you say that you're Arab, which all of that is pretty much tied within the same area, correct? All right, but whatever, it's cool. People are free to identify, you know, however it is that they specifically want to identify as. All I'm saying at the end of the day for the Somalis, y'all gonna learn a very tough and a very hard lesson. The world is watching what it is that you guys are doing, and it's not looking so good. So if you even think that you're going to like, okay, well, our next plan is we're going to, you know, Canada, or we're going somewhere in Asia, we're going to Australia. I promise you, it is not going to be looking that great for a lot of you guys because you are bringing all of this on yourselves and you're making your group as a collective, just like you're a collective over there in Minnesota, right? You're a collective in general. You're making all of you guys look bad. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video and everything that I stated in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.